We are live and I'm actually on time time. I feel like the last few lives I've had some technical difficulties, which is totally fine, but Hi Nana. Oh, I miss you too. Hi Greg. How's it going? Sweet. I'm like so happy that today's live is on time. I couldn't catch a break with these lives. You already know Rex is here for the live. He usually is here for every live. So that's my boy. I am drinking a little mint tea today. Um, it's still warm outside, but I don't know. Tea sounded really good to me. It tastes very good. I made it like a little bit before the live, like 10 minutes before, so it would cool down enough so I could actually drink it. Because every time I drink tea, it just like takes so long to cool down, and then I forget about the drink I made. But I'm very excited to be live. We have 5 people in here and 6 likes. That's epic. Hi, guys. Um, but today we're going to be doing some painting. Finally, summer weather here. Wow. It's definitely summer weather here in Texas. But yeah, today we are going to be painting. I'm going to try to shift y'all so you can see what I'm doing. The sunset is like hitting right in this room, so if you see like a glare from the window, that's why. The sun's just going down a little bit. Wow, 8 people in here, how exciting. But yeah, I actually went to actually, before I get started, I'm gonna fix this window because that's gonna get a little annoying to me. BRB. Okay. Much better. What? I disrupted my boy's slumber. You are so sweet. You say hi? Rex says hi to everyone. Hi, Rondamus. How are you? Poor Rex. He's huffing and puffing. I woke him up from his slumber, so. You sure are spoiled. Like I was saying, I went to a pottery class like quite a few months ago with one of my friends, and we took a class, and it was so much fun. And it was just like air dry clay, but I made an incense holder. So I'm just gonna buy incense from Amazon and then like light it so it makes the house smell good. And so yeah, I made this little holder, and I never had the opportunity to paint it, so I thought, why not paint it on live today? Not sure what we're doing yet. We'll see. I have like a few ideas in my head. At first, I wanted to do like an orange color, but I'm not loving how the texture of the orange I tried to make came out. So I might go with a different color. And then I have some browns that I mixed up, and then some greens because you guys know I love green. I'm almost wanting to do blue. Blue has been like a go-to for me lately. So we'll see. I have all of my paints right here, and then I laid down a piece of paper so that I don't get any paint on my desk, hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah, we're just gonna chit chat and paint. Hi, David Taylor, how are you? Good evening. Got a stent in my heart Friday at home, taking it easy. Oh, prayers for you, David Taylor. That does not sound fun at all. Hi, Brenda Moody. Hello, I followed your Uncle David from the beginning. Love the color of your blouse. This is a cute little holder. Thank you. My mom actually made this, and it says Life with Mars, so she made me my first ever piece of merch. I have this one and then like a coral color. So very, very happy with this. Shout out to my mom for making this. She has a Cricut, so she always makes all kinds of fun things. Rex is killing me. He is so sweet. And then I did make one more thing. So I also made this. I wasn't sure where we were going with this technique. The instructor, she said there was quite a few different things you could do with it. And then the inside, we did that technique. And then there's like an inside here. So I think I'm going to use it as like a ring holder or jewelry catcher. That's my thought process on that. And I think this is the one. This one I might paint green, and the other one I'll paint blue. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Mom. I'm wearing the shirt you made me. Oh, but yeah, how's everyone's Sunday? My Sunday is honestly going so good. I didn't realize it was Sunday. So there's that. The weekend went like that. We have quite a few things to talk about today, all fun things. But I did want to go over my high for the week. I used to do this like, oh, Rex. We'll wait for him. What are you doing? So I make the bed and Rex unmakes the bed every single time. I can't believe he just did that. But yeah, I used to, back in the day when I was doing lives, I would always do a high and a low. So I want to bring that back. I never liked saying low. So we're not going to bring that one back. But I do like saying a high because I always think it's fun to like look back on it. So my high is I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. So I thought that was very exciting. And more news on that to come. But very exciting stuff happening over here. And I'm very excited to share whenever it all comes to light. But exciting things happening. Hi, Mike Birch. Let's see who else. My mom said it's going good. Grocery shop for the week. Done. Lasagna in the oven. That sounds amazing. I love lasagna. Nana said, oh, Rex. Yeah, he's a stinker. He is a little stinker. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what I did today. We kept it really chill. We went for a walk earlier, but it was so hot. We took Rex with us, and he was like, halfway through the walk, I was like, let's just turn around. It's too hot for all of us to be out here. So we took a very short walk, but it was a nice walk at least. And Rex needed it. He needs a walk every day. He's a high energy boy, so he definitely needs a walk, typically daily. And we try to walk every day anyway. So, yeah. I'm still trying to decide what color I want to paint this. Maybe I should start... I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I have the yellow. Maybe we'll go with the yellow. Rex misses the mountain. You know, he might. He was something else on the mountain, I'll tell you that. He was something else. I liked how him and Eclipse matched each other's energy. She's such a sweet dog. And so is Domino. Domino's a cutie pie. Okay. Ooh, I actually really like the yellow. Okay, maybe yellow's the vibe. I feel like it's only August, and I've already been seeing a lot of fall stuff. And I know I don't want to be that person that's like rushing summer, but I'm kind of excited for fall. I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited for it. Let's see what this yellow looks like. Okay. I probably will do some more white to kind of lighten this a bit, but I like it. Not mad about it. I'm just ready for pumpkin spice everything. I love the flavor of pumpkin, and so that season is definitely one of my favorites. Plus, my birthday's in November, so I just feel like I'm like naturally gravitate towards fall. Not that we get really a crazy like a fall here in Austin, but still I'm curious how the weather's going to be. So, we'll see. Teal is a pretty color like your blouse on a little yellow. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Maybe I will add a little teal to this. I do have a teal color in here. It's like a little more green than teal, but if I add white, I think it'll mix well. Wow, this dries fast. I feel like my allergies have been so bad. I have something in my throat. Let's see. Watching a woodpecker at my bird bath. Oh, that is so cute. I really want to get a bird feeder. Uncle David had one of those on the mountain, and I thought it was so cool. Guys, my Nana and I had so much fun. If you haven't watched that video, you definitely should. She posted on her channel her point of view while we cooked, and then I also posted my point of view. So definitely check it out. Delicious snickerdoodle recipe. We had an absolute ball together. Baking, cooking, crafting, quality time. We watched Twilight, which honestly, I loved watching Twilight because I hadn't watched Twilight in such a long time. I forgot part of the movie for the last movie. So it was a pleasant surprise, but it was good. And so we really enjoyed our time together. And so it's always nice. I love when my family comes to visit. We have a lot of trips booked this year. And a lot of the trips are, what is it called? A lot of the trips my family is coming to see me, which is very cool. It will be pumpkin overload at Trader Joe's soon. What's vanilla? That is so true. I love Trader Joe's, like, their pumpkin. Honestly, all of their seasons, they do a really good job. Like, for Christmas, they always have fun stuff for, like, that time of the year. But yeah, their pumpkin selection just is the best I've seen for sure. I want to try the pumpkin waffles. So we'll see. I did get an espresso machine, and I have been loving it so much. And funny you say, what's vanilla? I did a vanilla latte this morning. It was pretty good. I will say the espresso pods, or the Nespresso pods I got, they are double espresso, and whew, they were a little strong for me. I felt like after I drank that coffee, I was like shaking. I like coffee, but I don't know. I think double espresso might be a little too much for me. Yes, Nana, we did have a blast. It was a good time. I would love to know what you guys think about me going live during this time at 6:15 Central Standard Time. That would be 7:15 for Eastern time. But I've been trying to come up with a time that works not only for myself, but like for everyone. And I hear you guys on doing it too early. Everyone has plans, church, things like that. So I definitely am trying to keep it in the afternoon. Or the evening. I'm thinking 6:15 might be a sweet spot because my sister at SKW Lifts, she usually does a live. I believe it's 5 my time, so 6 her time, Eastern time. And so then it gives me enough time to be in her live and then have like a 15-minute buffer to set up for my live. Normally I try to have everything like pre-set up. Of course, I'm not always doing something like this. But for like this kind of live, I had to prepare the paint and put down the paper so that I don't make a big mess. And plus have like napkins in case I get paint on myself, that kind of thing. But then of course, if I'm doing just a little chit chat live, then I don't have to prep anything. Let's see. Almost dinner time for me. Nice. What are you eating for dinner today? Actually already ate dinner. We ate dinner kind of early today. I made some pork belly in the oven, and then I made white rice. So we kept it super simple. We ate very good this weekend. We had some friends over on Friday night, and Josh made smash burgers. They were the best smash burgers that he's made. They were so good. I love a smash burger. So he made the burgers, and then I made copycat In-N-Out sauce. I think a burger needs a good sauce. So I wanted to do a little sauce to go with it. And then I did a potato side. I actually want to show you guys a picture of this potato side I made because it was phenomenal. It's so good that I'm probably going to do a video on it. I had a few people reach out to me like, please send me that recipe. And so I did share the recipe that I used, but I want to make a video on it because it was very easy to make and it was a crowd pleaser for sure. Let's see. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Look at that. It was so good. It was like scallop potatoes, but you don't cut them all the way. Very easy. The technique how to do that was doing I didn't have chopsticks. I usually keep chopsticks, like if I go out to eat, I'll put them back. Same with like ketchup or soy sauce or any kind of packets I keep from whenever I'm out and about, because there's always a time where I need that kind of stuff. But I use shish kebab sticks. They were a little too small for what I needed them for, but it did help me stay like even. Greg said steak and corn on the cob. Oh, that sounds like a delicious dinner. How do you like your steak cooked? I'm a medium gal. Ooh, Hasselback potatoes. I wonder, is that the name of them? The recipe, I just kept calling them crunchy potatoes, but they were very good. Nana said I made chicken, potatoes, and carrots. That sounds so tasty. Rare to medium rare. Nice. Oh, I've actually used to be a medium well person and I've worked my way up. I can do like medium rare sometimes, but I think medium is my perfect steak. My mom said add some chopped bacon next time. I am going to try your recipe and add bacon. That sounds good. Yeah, I mean, any recipe, add bacon in it makes it that much better. Mom said medium. Mom, I remember a time where were you rare? I feel like you liked rare or medium rare before. Hi, Brenda. Will you be putting a clear glazed coat over the yellow to seal it? I was just wondering, the yellow is pretty color. Oh my goodness, that looks so... Those potatoes they were very good. I probably should put a glaze over it. I'll have to order a glaze because I don't have a glaze color. So depending on how fast a glaze can come in the mail, if I order one, we'll see. And also we might not get to both paintings, but we're getting to the incense holder, at least today. Hi, Kathy V. She said, I had steak on the grill, medium potatoes, and corn on the cob. Delish. Yum. Everyone is eating good tonight. My mom said, I want your baked carrot recipe. Yes, I used to eat medium rare, but can't do it anymore. Oh, the carrot recipe. Is it the carrot recipe I made for Nana? Because I will definitely be making that again. I actually got that recipe from a friend. I went over for a dinner party and she had made a massive spread. Shout out Michaela. And she is one of the best cooks. Like, I love her cooking so much. And she had those carrots. And when I tell you, we almost ate all the carrots because they were that good. It's one of those sides that you can just keep eating it, and technically it's healthy because it's carrots. And so I love carrots. I eat carrots any kind of way. But add feta, so good. I'm really liking the way this is turning out. I might honestly paint it yellow, and when it dries, I might do some sort of like design on it, and then I can do a clear coat. Greg said, got to have horseradish with my steak. I never thought I liked horseradish, but I actually agree. Horseradish is actually very good. You just have to give it a try. And I am going to be videoing it. Nice. Nana said she's going to do a video on the carrots as well. My mom said, no, the one you made for Thanksgiving in South Carolina. Oh, that recipe. I'll have to dig. I think I have it written in one of my notebooks. I'll have to dig to find that one. I will try to find that for you, Mom. That's been a while already. That's a good recipe too, I will say. That's a good one. Yay, we have 10 people in here and 14 likes. Y'all are crushing it. I appreciate that. Look at this. It is drying very quickly. It's acrylic paint, is what I'm using. I really wanted to make something, like a mug or something, but you have to use, like food safe and have it in a kiln to burn, or else you can't eat from something you make. So I was like, yeah, we'll just go the easy route. We'll do a little incense holder because I've been wanting an incense holder and to buy incense because I love the way they smell. And so here we are. Perfect. Yeah, guys, but we had friends over Friday, and it was like our first time really hosting in our new house. Can you believe it's been 2 weeks? We hit 2 weeks on this past Thursday that we've been in our house, which where's the time going? Like, we can slow down a little bit. I would like that. We've really been so happy and just it's been so cool to like host and have friends over, and cooking in that kitchen has literally been a dream. I've been feeling very inspired to cook. And so I've been cooking a lot, which means lots of cooking videos. Mike said, I love carrots. Me too. Greg said, I ordered my horseradish from Beaver Brand quart for about $9. Super hot. Nice. A quart for $9. That's a good deal. Hello, Thea Martha. Kathy V said, I only eat raw carrots, not a fan of cooked carrots. I love them both. Do you eat ranch with your carrots? I've ate carrots with like hummus before, but I think I do really like ranch with them. Rex is like asleep. I'll try not to be too loud. He's so funny because if we're ever being loud and he's sleeping, he will get up and go to a different room. Yes, nice. Yeah, I feel like carrots and ranch are a very good snack. Yeah, ranch is the best. Nana said, I'll be getting the video out soon as I am over my eye surgery. Yes. Yeah, Nana had eye surgery and she has another eye surgery this Tuesday, which good luck, Nana. I'm thinking of you. His Highness is for sure, Greg. He's something else, that's for sure. He's my little prince. He's my spoiled boy, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. Ooh, the edges of this is a little tedious. There we go. I wish I could have music playing in the background while doing these lives, but YouTube does not like when there's background music, so we can't because they'll demonetize me, which is not good. The copyright, they get you quick. Ooh. I feel like I'm liking the yellow, but I want a little more pizzazz to this. I almost sprayed this everywhere. Oh, we have green right there. Mm-hmm. On Saturday, we went to a place called Pins Mechanical. It's actually a chain, so I think there's one in Nashville. I think there's one in Denver, but there's one here in Austin now, and it's like an indoor-outdoor arcade, which is so fun. And so it was our friend Ryan's birthday, and so he had a little party there, which it was so nice. And then Josh and I ended up getting some pizza. We got a pepperoni and jalapeno hot honey pizza. If you've never tried hot honey on your pizza, it's so good. Oh, bye, Greg. Enjoy dinner. I hope you have a great week too. But yeah, the pizza was so tasty. I know Greg is about to enjoy that steak. We love a steak dinner. We cooked steak for Nana when she came to visit. Well, Josh cooked steak for her. I just made the sides. And it was very tasty. We did some ribeye and some sirloin. And I don't know. I feel like I love sirloin, but Josh is I'm starting to really like ribeye, which that's his favorite. The flavor is just so good. I'm normally not a big marbling, like I don't really like a fatty steak, and I feel like ribeye is typically a little more fatty. And yeah, in the past I was like, not a huge fan. But honestly, the flavor is just insane from the ribeye, so it melts in your mouth. I'm like trying to slowly get the sides because I want it to have yellow, like a little bit where you can see, and then the rest of it I'm gonna paint teal underneath. I think that's gonna look good. I wonder if I'll be able to finish this whole thing on the live though. I don't know if it's gonna dry because I might have to wait for this to dry and flip it over, paint it. We'll see. Kind of want to add a little more white. After we went to Pins Mechanical, our neighborhood was actually hosting a fireworks show, and there was also live music, and it was so fun. There were so many people out, and I just love whenever there's like a lot of people out and about, and especially live music. I love live music. Being here in Austin, like there's live music a lot of places, so having it right in our neighborhood was, I mean, perfect. We walked to the little center and got to listen to live music. We brought our chairs. We didn't bring Rex because he doesn't react to fireworks like when we're inside on 4th of July. He doesn't like notice that the fireworks are going on, but then like if we're outside, he can hear them obviously, so then he gets more curious and it does like stress him out a little bit. So I did not want to bring him to that environment and him get stressed out. Yeah, Nana's saying how she had post cataracts, but not sure what it is called. They do laser on them. When she explained that surgery or procedure to me, I was like, no. A laser. If you wear glasses or if you've ever gone to a glasses appointment, one of my like fears as a kid was whenever you had to like look directly in, look at the little house, and then like the air, they hit like air in your eye. And that's like what I imagined when she was telling me about this, except a laser, which is even scarier. So I was like, but it all went good for Nana, and she has her second eye Tuesday. So I know it's gonna go good and quick for her. She'll have to let me know. Nana, let me know how it goes as well. I'll definitely call later that day and check in on you. Oh my God, paint on my computer. There we go. All gone. But yeah, guys, it's been a good week. I am back at work. We took some time off for during the move because I just wanted to be able to get everything done, not have to worry, and take our time just kind of like unpacking. And we were lucky enough to be able to do that. And it was very good. We are 100. Oh my gosh. We are 100% unpacked, which feels very good. I'd say 100% unpacked inside, and then the garage we are waiting on. We're getting like more organizers to organize the boxes, but technically we won't unpack those boxes, so I guess we are technically unpacked. Oh. I didn't plan for this. Oh no, it's green. Actually, I think... Okay, there we go. If there's a mess to be made, I will make it. That's for sure. There we go. What is it, Rex? What is it? He heard Josh. But yeah, we've been enjoying it. I didn't think I'd feel this way, but I was actually I was ready to go back to work. I was excited to go back to work. Oh, Mike Birch said my wife just had that done with her eyes. I hope her surgery went well too. That just sounds so scary. Oh wait, did she have the cataract surgery or did she have to do the air pumped? Because I do not like that. Oh, good. She did good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. All right. This is coming together. Love it. I did put a little more white on it. I wanted to make it more of like a butter yellow. It's very bright yellow right now. So we'll see. And then I'm going to mute it out with, I'm kind of feeling the brown. But the green would look pretty too. What do y'all think? Which color? This coming week, we have quite a bit planned. We're going to be hosting again. So on Wednesday, I believe it is, we're going to have some friends over and I'm going to cook dinner. I haven't decided what I'm going to cook yet, but it'll be something tasty. We'll see. I made this. This is an incense holder. So my friend and I went to a pottery class and I made this holder. This is for like jewelry or headphones or really could be whatever. And then this is for the incense. Okay, teal it is. We'll do teal. It's a little, we'll work with it to try to make it more teal. I need to get more paint actually because this paint is so old. This is the paint that I bought when I used to nanny, which has been a long time. Do you guys hear Rex? He's a thirsty boy. I'm trying to like ever so gently paint it without ruining the yellow. Okay. The concentration. Let me put, I think I need a little more water in this. We're mixing colors, guys. I have like this big pack, but I always like to like mix paint and see what color I can come up with. So that's how I got this teal color. I did white, the green, and then add a little water to mix it all up. Now to paint this without getting it everywhere. We'll see. Josh just fed Rex, so that's why Rex disappeared. It was feeding time for the boy. Boom. I really like this. I feel like these colors pair really well together. Boom, boom. Guys, I actually have one more video to edit with Nana. I don't know how much content I got, so I'm curious if it's gonna make it to YouTube. Because on our last day, we went to a market and I baked my pawpaw cookies. His favorite are oatmeal, and I love oatmeal chocolate chip, are like one of my favorite. And so my pawpaw didn't come whenever my Nana came to visit, so I wanted to include him. And so I made him homemade cookies and he ate them, I'm pretty sure, in like a day and a half. He ate them really quick, so they must have been really good, which I was hoping he would love them. So seems like he did. Nana sent me a picture after of his empty cookie bag. It was so funny. Kathy said teal and purple go well together also. That would be good for next time. Brenda, you could also decorate it with some little tiny stones that sparkle. I like those colors. You're doing a good job. Great job. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like little stones, if I got some glue, that would be very cute. I really like these colors together as well. It looks good. It's a little more green than my shirt, but we were mixing the color, so I was trying to make my own color. So we'll see. We're gonna try to finish this before the live ends. We'll see. I'm sorry if I'm not talking a lot because this part, I feel like I have to just concentrate because I'm trying to get it to where I don't ruin the yellow. See? Nana said the oatmeal was his favorite. Yeah, the oatmeal, those were some good cookies. I actually had to bring them into work because I was eating so many of them. I just had to get them out of my house. I just kept eating them all up, which, you know, that would be fine. But Nana and I were baking all weekend, so I had a lot of sweets in the house, a lot of temptation. Nana, I actually ate some ice cream today. We still have some left, so that's a good sign. What is everyone's favorite cookie? One of mine are chocolate chip oatmeal, and then like just a classic brown butter chocolate chip is probably my other favorite. Ooh, the tea's really cooled down now. We're running out of time. I have to paint faster. We really don't have that much more to go, so it'll be good. I feel like aside from what I've said, though, I don't have many updates. We had a very fun weekend, and I'm looking forward to a good week. I feel like it's going to be a busy week. I know school starts Monday for one of the districts and then the 19th for the other district. So it's going to be traffic galore. I leave pretty early for work, so I'm hoping I can pass it. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to leave a little bit earlier, which totally fine. I used to work at a school, so I know kind of like the hours of when the teachers, TAs, and the students get there. And so that's going to help me out a lot. And I'm lucky I work an early shift at my current job. I do miss sometimes like school though. I used to work at a school. I worked at an elementary school and I was a teacher assistant. It was one of the best jobs I've ever had. I love working with kids. I loved working at the school, the elementary school specifically. I had worked at daycares prior to that, but I don't know. The elementary school is definitely my favorite. I worked with pre-K, and I also would like substitute for first grade, fifth grade, occasionally, and that was definitely one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. I love kids, so I miss it sometimes. And around this time, I always like get like nostalgic because I remember like getting ready for the school year and seeing all the kiddos. And the first day of school is always the hardest because a lot of those kids like have never been away from their parents, but it's just like there's something so soothing about being there for them and then like making them feel comfortable and like getting to know them. And of course, once they get past the drop off, they have so much fun. But that initial drop off is definitely a lot. And then pickup was always so crazy the first day of school. Because I feel like I remember growing up, my parents, they would always try to like drop us off on our first day. And then after that, like I remember like middle school, I rode the bus, high school, I rode the bus, and then I drove like senior year, I think I started driving. So I feel like the first day is always a little crazy because not most, but a lot of people do drop off their kids just on the first day of school or the first week of school. We're almost done. Ooh, sugar cookies are very good. I do like sugar cookies too. Oh, thanks, Nana. I'm glad you like it. Peanut butter. My mom makes some really good peanut butter cookies. So Maybe I'll have her share that recipe with me so I can make them one day. Brenda said, "I love chocolate chip cookies. My dad made a sugar cookie with coconut and pecans." I feel like my Nana would love that. She is a huge fan of coconut and pecans. Um, she would definitely love those cookies. Those sound tasty. We're getting to the wire, guys. Now to get the bottom even, we'll see. I'm actually gonna wait to paint. I might not even paint the bottom because you're not even gonna see it when it's sitting down. So might not stress about that. We'll see. I kind of want to paint my initials into it though when it dries. I feel like I've done. I better not jinx myself. I was gonna say I feel like I've done pretty good not making a mess, but I just remembered I put my arm in the paint earlier. But that's okay. It wouldn't be alive without me making something messy. I'm one of the clumsiest people ever, guys. It's at work, it's pretty funny. Not funny in the moment, but funny after always. This, honestly, came out better than I was expecting. I'm very happy with this. And then I can get some incense, and then I can burn them in the house, make the house smell delicious. I told myself I'm not buying any fall items until September. Usually by like end of August, I'm like itching to buy something fall time. And I have been needing new pillows for my couch because the pillows I've had, I think I've had them for 3 years since Denver. And I got them from, I think, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, one of those. And they just haven't held up very well. So it's definitely time for some new pillows. I want to buy some fall pillows. I saw these little like ghost pillows or like pumpkin pillows. I think those would be so cute. And I always like to decorate for fall in September so then I get to enjoy it longer. So, ooh. Some of these are not even, but I can make it even later. So I'm not going to stress about it not being even. Yay, look at that, guys. I feel like this turned out so cute. And then if I want, I can go back in and like do designs in the middle. I can't touch my face. I do have paint, a little paint. But this turned out good. This is the final, or not the final, but the final from today. So I like it. It turned out good. Maybe we'll paint this on the next live because we didn't get to that one. I was feeling a little overzealous that I could paint 2 in one live. I don't normally do hour lives. I do 30 to 45-minute lives. An hour for me is it just doesn't work for me. So 45 minutes usually is like a good time in my opinion for me. It is very cute. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Brenda said, "It looks great, like the bright colors you see over in Mexico. Very festive looking." Yes, I love that. It is really festive looking. I can't wait to put it in the house and burn some incense. I do really like the bright colors. I've started to get more into bright colors. I feel like for a little bit I was doing more neutral colors, but now I just like the bright colors. It just is more fun. Yeah, this brown, I do want to show you guys. I made this brown color and it's so beautiful. It's like my perfect color brown. That's kind of what I want to paint this. We'll see. Maybe I can recreate that because it was really just Rex is barking outside. So sorry if you heard that. It was really just I just mixed 2 colors together and I just lightened it up a little bit. So thanks, Nan. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look over my notes. I always write notes just in case I get off track. One exciting thing, I am gonna be thinking about my garden very soon. I'm in garden zone 9A and I'm really wanting to grow some kale. I do a lot of juicing and I think kale that would be so amazing to like go pick my kale and put in my juices for the week. Dream. Manifesting some good kale this season. We'll see. Oh, hi, Charlene. I did my live a lot later, so I'm very happy you got to make it. I hope you're having a good Sunday. We're trialing 6:15. I really think this is gonna be the best time. I know a lot of people have busy schedules, and I think later in the day just works for everyone. I think it'll work for me too. I've been trying to go to more like workout classes in the morning, so I'm like, I think the evening, I just need to lean into the evening more. My sister does hers in the evening as well, and my time still like she gets her live and then like 15-minute buffer, then I do my live. So I think it's gonna work out. And if we ever have to swap, we'll just swap the times. Um, but yeah, it is officially 7. We hit 45 minutes, which is so cool. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, chit chatting with me. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a beautiful Sunday. I will be editing and posting the rest of Nana's trip probably this weekend or this week, and then we'll be filming some more fun stuff this coming week. So I love you guys, and I will see you in next week's video and next week's live. Bye, guys.